Hari Om children. Today's topic of Bal Sanskar is good thoughts. Suvichar. Children, the power of thought is even greater than an atomic bomb because it's through thoughts that atomic bombs are created and prevented, discovered and made. A single thought can transform an ascetic into a worldly person, and another thought can turn a worldly person into a sage. Siddharth's profound thought transformed him into divine Buddha. A negative thought can trouble millions of people. Ravan, Alexander, Hitler's negative thoughts of "I should appear superior" led to the suffering of countless individuals. A student of Cambridge University, Abdul, had a misguided thought that a part of Hindustan should be turned into Pakistan. He started writing letters to officials in India. Just because of one misguided thought, a part of India became Pakistan and millions of people were displaced. Positive thoughts come from good company, while negative thoughts come from provocateurs. Islam is in danger. Kill the infidels. This is a negative thought. But Bhaktu Bibi told her son, "Son, the same Allah exists in Hindus and the same Ram exists in Muslims. Oh God, Allah, bless everyone." Bhaktu Bibi's thought transformed her son Farid into Baba Farid. Those who spread negative thoughts end up in hell, but they oppress the masses. Those with positive thoughts find God and nourish the masses. The thoughts of sages like Sanakti inspired Narad to write the Srimad Bhagavatam, benefiting millions and continuing to do so. The thought of Tulsidas Ji to write the Ramcharitmanas brought peace to millions. The thoughts of Ramanand Sagar Ji led us to see Ramayana while sitting at home. In the Yog Vasisht, Vasisht Ji says, "O Ram, through thought the soul attains a state that is eternal, pure, infinite and full of supreme bliss. Once that state is attained, there is no desire for renunciation even." Puja Babaji says, "My Guru's elevated thought was, I will see God, the Supreme Soul." And how many people benefited from it? We should embrace such elevated thoughts like, who am I? What is this world? Who experiences joy and sorrow? Even though God resides within the soul, we have not found Him. So how can we attain Him? Grasp such elevated thoughts. Let's start today's Bal Sanskar with the remembrance of Puja Babaji. Chanting session. Firstly, all the children will stand in their respective places and jump a little on their tippy toes. Now all the children will chant Om. Children, now we will do TRATAK. TRATAK increases our concentration and memory power.
it's time for story now. The title of today's story is Give Up Inferior and Weak Thoughts. A man was passing through a road. He saw that some elephants were tied with small ropes under the tree. He was very surprised that such big elephants were tied with small ropes. If he jerked even a little, the ropes would have broken. He said to the elephant driver, "You have not been careful enough. You tied such big elephants with such thin ropes. They will break at any time and go away." The elephant driver laughed and said, "It is not like that. They were small, weren't they? Since then they have been tied with such ropes." When he was young, he gradually came to believe that he cannot break these ropes because of not being able to break the rope even after repeated attempts. Now, it is capable of breaking 10 such ropes, but is never tired to break them. The man was surprised that this mighty creature is bound only because it is convinced that it cannot be free. Faith is a big thing. Believing fruitful. Whatever we decide in our minds, it starts happening. Truth has been said. The losers of the mind are the losers. The winners of the mind are the winners. Just like those elephants, many of us believe that now we cannot do this work just because of the failure we got earlier. Now we cannot succeed and spend our whole life trapped in the mental chains of our own making. If you decide in your mind that I cannot do this, then even Lord Brahma cannot help you. Remember, failure is a learning stage in life, which teaches us a great lesson to calm down and drive within. Search for wrong beliefs, weak thoughts, and if you do scripture-based determination and effort, you will definitely get success. Respected Bapuji says, as soon as you thought that I am weak, I am helpless, consider that your bad luck started. You tied a chain to your feet. So always think of becoming free. Give up inferior thoughts and increase your willpower. Make a good resolution, as is the faith and as is the devotion. So will be the result.
Questionnaire. What should one do if negative thoughts arise in our mind? Pujya Babaji says that if negative thoughts arise in your mind, it is our duty to cut them off. If a person can't control themselves, how long will even God control them? Be courageous and God will help. Be timid and God will be displeased. Chant the divine sound of Hari Om. Use humor and recite the mantra Om Vishwani Deva to purify your mind. Don't give importance to negative thoughts. If negative thoughts arise, don't confront them. Knowledge of positive thoughts and positive situations along with good memories will prolong positive states. Practice this diligently. Vasishtha Maharaj says, "Hey Ramji, even to remove a thorn, effort is required." So if there are imprints of many lifetimes, the truth of the world must be eradicated. Knowledge competition time. And now it's time for knowledge competition time. A question will be asked. There will be 4 options as answers and you need to provide the correct answer within 10 seconds. The question is, who wrote the book Vichar Sagar? The options are Adi Shankaracharya ji, Madhusudan Maharaj ji, Dadu Dayal ji, Swami Nishchal Das ji. The correct answer to the question will be revealed to you at the end of the session. Health tips. Beneficial vegetable, rich gourd. Rich gourd, also known as turai, is rich in zinc, iron, magnesium, thiamine and fiber. To make the vegetable more digestible and flavor, you should mix lemon juice and black pepper powder while preparing it. Consuming rich gourd helps alleviate physical and mental weakness, reduces irritability, improves eyesight, provides relief in cough and eases urinary issues and burning sensation during urination. It purifies the blood, benefits skin conditions like acne and eczema, and is useful in various skin related disorders. Its vegetables should be cooked in a juicy form, and incorporating it into the evening meal is beneficial. And now it's time for an activity. The 14 realms of the universe. In today's activity, you need to arrange the 14 realms of the universe in the correct order from bottom to top. Let's see who gets them right first. Bhulok, Satyalok, Bhuvlok, Talatal, Maharlok, Swarglok, Taplok, Rasatal, Sutal, Brahmalok, Mahatal, Janlok, Atal, Vital. Try to arrange them correctly and understand the hierarchical order of these realms in the universe. Activity answer. The universe in which we reside, created by nature, is encompassed within the 14 realms. In the universe, there are 7 upper realms which are named Satyalok, Taplok, Maharlok, Janlok, Swarglok, Bhuvarlok, Bhulok. And in the universe, there are 7 lower realms which are named Atal, Vital, Sutal, Talatal, Mahatal, Rasatal and Patal. Do's and don'ts. What should one do and what not do regarding milk consumption? Drinking warm milk at night is beneficial as it helps alleviate various issues and improves eyesight. Adding black pepper or ginger to milk makes it easier to digest. Consuming milk from Indian breed cows with the addition of clarified butter enhances brain power. Do not mix with fruits, tulsi, garlic, sour substances or salted items. Avoid milk consumption during fever, weak digestion, worm infections, skin diseases, diarrhea and condition involving excess mucus. Do not overboil milk as it becomes difficult to digest. Never consume milk that tastes bad, is curdled or has gone sour. Only consume milk from indigenous Indian cows. Milk from foreign breeds is harmful. Glory of Indian culture. The mystery of Nag Panchami festival. Children, this year Nag Panchami falls on August 21st. The very mention of its name can trigger fear and anger, but the celebration of Nag Panchami is actually about instilling fearlessness and love, and it's known as the Nag Panchami festival. Our sages established the festival of Nag Panchami during the month of Sawan, July to August. The festival has a connection with safeguarding the fields and crops from creatures like snakes, rats and other pests. However, snakes that dwell in burrows during rainy days become helpless and vulnerable when their burrows fill with water, making them visible around fields and villages. The objective of this festival is to invoke feelings of love and knowledge towards snakes rather than hatred or fear. Snakes do not bite arbitrarily. They only do so when provoked or when they sense danger to their life. At such times, they release venom for self-defense. Just as snakes don't bite without reason, a person should also use their energies wisely, not wasting them in anger and thereby destroying their inner peace. Snakes are fond of fragrance. Lord Shiva, symbolizing qualities of goodness, has placed a fragrance near his adornment, indicating the respect for the fragrance of virtues. If you keep these virtues close to you, the splendor of your life will increase. Some divine snakes are depicted with a gem on their hoods, which signifies that we should despise sins, not sinners. Even in the depth of a sinner's heart, the potential to become virtuous lies hidden. To escape from the clutches of hatred and fear, it's important to celebrate PANCHAMI. Remember, the essence of Lord Ram exists within you, me, and everyone else. Love everyone in this world. No one is a stranger. Method to turn sleep into yogic sleep. At night, when you are tired and worn out, do not just flop onto the bed. When you lie down to sleep, pray to God. Oh God, the good deeds of the day were accomplished through your grace. If you've made a mistake, pray with a repentant heart. God, forgive me. Save me from wrongdoing. May no bad karma happen from tomorrow. We're imperfect, but we belong to you. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Anand. After this, lie down and take a deep breath. If the breath goes in and comes out once, count Om. If the breath goes in and comes out twice, count 1. Keep counting your breath in this way, and as you continue, you will fall asleep. By practicing this over a few weeks, your night's sleep will turn into yogic sleep, and you will connect with the divine. For good sleep, dinner at night should be light and easily digestible. Sleep with your head towards the east or south. Keep the window of the room open and avoid bright lights. Wash your hands and feet and rinse your mouth before sleeping. Then lie down after wiping your hands and feet well. Before sleeping, chant the mantra Om Aryamai Namaha 21 times and write your mother's name with just your finger on the pillow. These practices help a person avoid negative and disturbing dreams. Homework. Which ideas of which great personality do you like? Write this in your diary and share it with everyone in the next class. Quiz. Get ready for the question and answer session. Question number 1. Why is the power of thinking greater than an atomic bomb? Where does positive thinking come from and where does negative thinking come from? Why were elephants tied with small ropes in the story? What should we do if negative thoughts come to your mind? What are the benefits of eating rich gourd? In the universe, there are 7 upper realms, and what are their names? How can we get benefits from consuming milk? Why should we celebrate PANCHAMI? What is the method to turn sleep into yogic sleep or Yog Nidra? What lessons do we learn from today's story?
Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurmam Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
O God, lead us from falsehood to truth, from darkness to night, and from mortality to immortality. Narayan, 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 Narayan. With this, today's Bal Sanskar class concludes, and next week we will meet again with a new knowledge enhancing topic. Until then, Hari Om. The correct answer to the question is the book Vichar Sagar was written by Swami Nischal Das ji.